So, when I was 14, I was the number one champion in Cyprus. And back then, I used to think courage was being the best, being fearless, and being unbeatable. But if you ask me today, I think I'm completely wrong. So, what changed, you might think? Let me tell you a little bit about my story and what made me change my perspective on what courage is. So, how did I get into tennis? I got into tennis by living in an apartment complex and I had a tennis court. And my parents thought, why don't we put her to play tennis? Because every day I would go and collect the balls after the players. Great idea. Not that I think so, but okay. So I get into tennis and now everyone's starting to hype me up. Oh, she's good. Oh, she knows how to play. So my parents are listening to the coaches, to other players, and here I am now, training 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day, every day. So I turned 12, I'm the number one under 12. I turned 14, I'm number one under 14s. What do my parents do next? They ship me abroad. So here I am now in a new country. I'm in Serbia. I am half Serbian. So I'm in Serbia with some relatives. I am in a new country, but I don't know anyone and I don't know anything. And I know the language a little bit. So I'm training now. I'm from the courts to the house. That's what my life consists. And on the weekends, I'm on planes, going to tournaments. So my friends back in school were thinking, wow, she gets to travel the world. Wow, she's doing this. Wow, she's doing that. She's missing school. Me, on the other hand, I'm here like, I have no one. I'm alone. I'm lonely. I don't have friends. I don't have a school to go to. I don't have anyone to hang out with. So I just keep playing tennis and believing that one day this will pay off. 2 years in, I'm in Serbia and my parents are like, okay, let's ship her to another country. So now I'm in Switzerland at the age of 16. Now I don't know anyone and I certainly don't know the language. 16 years old, same thing, same program. Tennis, back to the house, tennis, back to the house, fitness, back to the house, and traveling. That's all it consisted of. Now, I'm 18, and I'm like, okay, I'm going pro. I'm going on the WTA tour because I already started at the age of 16. But my dad jumps in and he says, no. And I'm like, what do you mean, no? Why are you stopping me from my dream if you were pushing me this whole time away from my country, away from my friends? What's the problem? He said, no, education comes first. You're going to go to university and then you can go and play pro and see how that goes. Back then, I thought he was stopping me, but little did I know he was protecting me. So here I am now at university. I had endless scholarships, and that's how I got to the US. I'm at the University of Pittsburgh studying under a scholarship, and I'm playing in a conference which was an ACC Power 5 house. Very happy with them. But 2 years later, I decided to transfer. Now I'm all the way on the West Coast, even further. So my whole life, I'm just moving and moving and moving further away as far as possible. So here I am now on the West Coast in Washington State. If you don't know where that is, that's literally at the end, at the border with Canada. So I couldn't go further if I wanted to. Here I am now, starting to play, and boom, I get injured. What's next? Injury. So I'm like, great. So now I gotta sit out and I'm not even playing. So I'm sitting out, I'm playing, I'm watching my friends play, compete. I'm not traveling with them, I'm staying back. So it was a hard period in time. My coaches there were lovely though, super supportive, and they kept me on our scholarship this whole time. Because they could also chuck you out and say, hey, you're no use to the team, you're not playing. So what's the point of providing you with a scholarship while you're not doing any good to us? But they're very understanding and very good, which I'm very fortunate to have such coaches. Fast forward 2019, it really pushed me back, my knee injury. I couldn't play. So it was my last year there, and I'm trying as much as I could to play. I could only play a few matches because, again, my knee would affect me. So 2020 comes, what happens? COVID hits. And I'm like, great. So now, because I'm an international student in the US, we get kicked out of the US. You're like, go home. We don't want any randomness here. So here I am back home now, supposed to have a graduation, which I didn't have, as well when I was in high school, which I wasn't because I was homeschooled because my parents sent me abroad. So twice I missed the graduation, high school and for college. So now I'm like, really down. What do? I'm back in Cyprus. I don't know who I am. What do I do now? Because my identity was revolved around tennis my whole life. So I'm here. My boyfriend at the time, he was like, look, why don't you start coaching? So I was like, okay, let's try coaching. He worked at the tennis academy that I used to play at. So I start to coach. And I'm like, no, this is not me. I cannot stand on a tennis court and just throw balls and be patient. That's not me. I had a fire in me. I had adrenaline in me. Like, I needed to go out there and prove something, like I always did. So now 2021 passes, 2022, I get an office job. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. This is not me. 2023 comes, boom, I become a mom. So, plot twist. So my whole world changes. I don't want to say in a bad way, I don't want to say in a good way. There's good and the bad of both. But my whole purpose now became around my daughter. And I wanted her to see the struggle and the courage that came up with being in the sport industry. And at the same time, paddle came along. Have you heard about paddle? Yeah, great. So paddle came along, and I'm like, great. This is my second chance. Like, I could actually go pro with paddle. So I start training paddle. I'm like, okay, this is going good. My daughter's next to me. I'm playing paddle. Tournaments start coming up. Okay, let's go for tournaments. But now my tournament vision was different to what it used to be, because I would go in and I would be like, I want to win. I want to be the best. How do I win? But now it was showing my daughter the process of how and why I'm fighting in the match. My goal wasn't to win. My goal was her to see me fighting on the court. And I try to take her everywhere with me as much as I can. I'm now fully into paddle. I'm training mornings and afternoons. I'm traveling Thursdays to Sundays. And I want my daughter involved as much as I can. Because courage for me isn't about being fearless and doing the bravest and biggest things in life. For me, it comes to being honest with yourself first and being realistic with yourself and keep on going when things don't go as the way you planned them to go. And another reason to keep going no matter what. So that's what courage is for me. Thank you.